Welcome, everybody. This is Emma Romano and the amazing
Jason Parks.
This is Soul Aligned Results. This is our podcast. Welcome. So freaking excited about this. Jason, do you want to tell everybody out there why we're doing this?
Yeah. So, Soul Aligned Results, really to talk about it, a lot of spiritual work that's out there at the moment comes originally from monastic practices. They're spirit-based practices. So, a human being really has 5 components. You have spirit, which is a thread of source. You have a soul, which is a damaged spirit that's working to heal itself through creation. It is the soul that wants to have quality of life. The spirit doesn't care. You have a consciousness that you can use to explore this reality. You have a physical body, a genetic body that you can use to explore this. And you have a pain body, which is an amalgamation of intergenerational trauma, childhood conditioning, cultural paradigms. So all of that put together as a person. And when we get into spiritual practice, most spiritual practice just deals with the spirit. It doesn't deal with the other components. The other components are suppressed or subjugated. So in a soul-aligned practice, what you're doing is you're saying, well, because these principles, we're taking certain spiritual principles as fact, and with that fact, we should be able to experiment and get results. And that's why it's called what it's called. Is that, yeah.
I love it. So I'm going to let everyone know this is not our first podcast. We've actually recorded 9 podcasts, and we've got this company called Triple Effect to run our podcasts everywhere, yeah? Because, well, why not pay somebody to do it when they can do it, right? So we are going to warn you about our podcasts. Get your popcorn, sit back and watch the shit show, because we are going to upset people.
I'm pretty sure.
We have done some full-on podcasts about these bullshit mentors, so-called mentors that are out there, so-called spiritual people that they say they're spiritual out there. They're hiding behind drugs, sexual debauchery, all kinds of bullshit. And we're calling them out. We're calling bullshit people out because it is time that we shook this industry. It's a time that we got real people in who are not afraid to speak the freaking truth. Both Jason and I have been fucked over by big mentors, and what I love is this. So let me tell you how I met Jason. I met Jason through a friend, Jess, and my son Jack and I've been doing mentoring, mentoring only for a few years, but I've been sharing my wisdom and creating programs for therapists. And I see a lot of clients, so does Jason. For about 9 years, I've been doing it. And I was very heavily into working with dragon medicine. And there's this woman, Jess, amazing. And she said, get on to Jason. He'll help you with it. So contacted Jason, started seeing Jason, and then I wanted more. So it was energy work, amazing energy work. But he would just drop these little bombs of freaking awesomeness. And I'm kind of like, I need his wisdom. Like, I really wanted his wisdom. And the difference I would get sort of once a month or whenever I just called up to get this session, I was feeling really good. But I was looking for someone who I could trust and who had integrity and who ran on ethics. And that was Jason. And I wanted somebody who was like me. And then I said to Jason, I went, mate, we need to sort something out. I said, I need more than just once a month or this and that. I said, I need weekly sessions. So we actually came up, Jason started mentoring me weekly and still does to this day. Every Tuesday, 8 a.m., we do our sessions. It's phenomenal. And the amount of change that I have had, I was paying 40 grand a year for mentors. I was sexually assaulted by one. I've been ripped off by many. Often they just look at me as a bank, and they promise me all this stuff and NLP the shit out of me. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then it doesn't occur. It doesn't happen. Or they're telling me to follow these 12 steps. You can't follow someone else's 12 steps, peeps. Like, let me just put that out there.
That's fundamental.
Yeah, you just can't. You got to use the universal laws. So Jason started doing that with me. I have massive results. Like I made my first million, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I said to Jason last year, I went, why aren't we working together? From what I do and what you do, coming together is freaking perfect. And this is the crazy thing. We had an idea that we would run a retreat. We had the idea. This is like on a Monday morning. And by the Wednesday, like 72 hours later, it was sold out. So we just did that retreat in March and beginning of March, and it was freaking phenomenal. We also do master classes, and 120 people in, 72 people in, like they're doing amazing. We can't wait for it to be thousands. But we're here doing podcasts now because one, we just want to give you gold. Two, we don't want to bullshit anybody. We're sick of people bullshitting people, especially in this industry. We're done with it. We're over it. So, Jason, do you want to just help people out to what to expect in our future podcasts?
Yeah.
They're goodies.
They'll be confronting the pain body. That'll come up regularly.
Yeah.
All right? That'll be your problem. That's not our problem.
Yeah.
Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to cut into some subjects that are really fundamental. If you are a person who's living in a world where spirituality is a reality, you just see it as part of who you are as a person, and you're trying to create a life in alignment with that. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether that's in corporate, whether that's in, self-employed, whether you're a yoga instructor or whether you're CEO of a corporation. It doesn't matter. So those spiritual principles, because you are a spirit, those principles are just your reality. So we started with a few things. The first one is called Kissing Frogs. And that's all about shitty mentors. Right? It's like what they look like, what they do, and what you actually should be looking for, what you should expect. That's a two-parter.
Yeah.
That got its own momentum. And it's about really how to find the best kind of mentors.
It's very controversial. Especially part 2 is super controversial. And oh boy, people are going to be giving us comments, but you know what? They're going to show the narcissistic characters are going to show their ugly heads. They're the ones who are going to hate us. The rest of them are going to sit back going, I freaking love this. And they're just going to be eating their popcorn, watching the shit show. Yeah.
Because we give you a checklist.
Yes.
We give you a checklist of what you should be getting.
Yeah.
So that's really important. And then we get on to triggers about ego and pain body.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Justification, button pushing. So we talk about that in narcissistic relationships.
Yep.
Soaring with turkeys. That's going to upset a lot of people. That's really about right company.
Yeah.
That's about really understanding about how to create a place in the world that is fulfilling and inspiring for you.
Yeah.
We get into faith versus belief. We get into comparison versus inspiration. Order and chaos. And the one that'll upset a lot of people, empaths.
Oh, empathy and sympathy. And the first one, I think we talk about twin flames.
Yeah, twin flames get a serve.
They're going
sorry
soz about the twin flame peeps. Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be really big. We're super excited. And you know what we want? We want you to be super transparent with us. We want you to contact us. We want you to comment. So we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. So you can even watch us. So even if you don't want to listen, you can watch us. You can watch us on YouTube do these. And you can listen as well on all the major platforms. So we're available all over the place, which is fantastic. But we want you to comment. We want you to tell us, is there a topic you want us to talk about? Is there a sore spot? Was there something you went, oh God, I wanted to turn you off, but it's okay. I stuck it through, right? We can celebrate those people now because there's a couple
exactly
there
right.
where we've just gone, and we've just lost half our audience. And then we talk about 5 minutes and we go, if you're still with us, you're doing better than the rest. It's going to be massive. And I'm just warning you, we swear. So if you've got little kids, and we're sorry, maybe it's probably not for them. We would say definitely 15 and over, definitely for them, 16 and over for sure, if you don't mind us swearing. We do drop the F-bomb. There's nothing worse than that than that swear word. So yeah, we're super excited. But you know what we're really excited about? We're excited about the life you're going to create for yourselves from the absolute gold you're going to get from these podcasts. Because that's what we're really about. We're really about getting people tangible results, because let's just make the world better, shall we? I mean, isn't that a great mission to be on?
Absolutely.
Fucking let's just do it.
And it has to be made better for everyone. It has to be made. It can't be everybody buys into our version of better. It has to be what's better for you.
That's exactly right. And that's a really good one, because that's the great podcast of comparison and, all that kind of stuff. And we touch on jealousy, envy. Oh, it's huge. It's so juicy. And all our podcasts are roughly going for about 20 minutes. So they're short, sharp, to the point. And when you listen, you might want to listen to them a couple of times, because you might listen to it and then you might want to go back and write some notes for yourself, because the only way people get change is from actually doing it. Listening is too passive. You want to do, and then that's the part that no one wants to do. No one wants to do the do. You got to do the do. Do the do. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to have a chat about, Jason, before we let these little beautiful people go and let them know that we are launching very soon and we're so excited for it?
Yeah, we're looking at 1st of April, I think, is when they come out, and they'll come out in the first 4 or 5 will come out straight away.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, so you'll get a chance to get into them if you like them. So.
Yeah. And let me tell you our website, just in case. It's called soulalignedresults.com. Is it .au?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, .com.
This is how tech savvy we are.
Let me tell you, I cried for an hour yesterday. Poor Alan from Triple Effect, who does our podcast. He goes, Emma, I'll get you on a Zoom call and I'll show you how to do all this. He gets on he goes, hi, Emma, how are you? I burst into tears. I hate this. I just cried. And he was so beautiful. He's going, it's okay, Emma. Walk you through it. He took over Mikey. Oh, he's so brilliant. He's so brilliant. So Triple Effect, big shout out to Alan from Triple Effect. He's amazing. Guys, we're super excited for this. Again, please contact us. We've got a Facebook page, Soul Aligned Results. We got Instagram, Soul Aligned Results.
And our website is .com.
It is
soulalignedresults.com.
So there you go, soulalignedresults.com. There you go, that's all it is. Thanks, guys. We're excited. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Emma.
See you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.